Yo, what's up, y'all? Today we're talking about how spoilers and the addiction for information is killing the gaming community. So, a few days ago, I was watching the stream of Maximilian Dude. He's a fighting game YouTuber and Twitch streamer. And I'm not gonna spoil what he spoiled, but he was talking about how an upcoming game reveal was spoiled over in Japan, and the consensus is that it was going to be revealed at the Game Awards. I think it's next week. And he was saying how the game's reveal was ruined and all that because of the leak. And I was just thinking, well, you're not helping anything by talking about it, by inseminating this information to the rest of the world. I think a lot of people assume that people are on top of leaks all the time. They're searching the internet for video game news. They're reading Reset Era 24 hours a day. And that's just not true. And people like he are not making anything better for the gaming community. Over the last year, I've unsubscribed from a lot of YouTubers because they've spoiled a lot of things in their video titles and thumbnails. Now, it's obvious when you shouldn't watch a video, like a react video. If you haven't watched the original video first, you should watch the original video first before you watch the react video, unless you don't care, you just care about the reaction. But what I'm interested in is being surprised by the game companies. So when people spoil the contents of the actual video in their title and thumbnail, I just had to unsubscribe from them. It's kind of sad because a lot of my favorite YouTubers I don't watch anymore because they've spoiled a lot of things for me. A lot of YouTubers are more interested in clicks than actually making the world a better place. I'm not saying I haven't spoiled anything. If you watch a long play or a let's play, it's basically playing through the whole game. But I don't actually spoil the contents of the game in my title and thumbnail. I've never tried to do that. A lot of people don't want to play a game. Maybe they don't have the time or the skill. They just like to watch people play, and that's good. But for me, I've never watched a let's play of a game unless I've played it first. So I like to see how other people play it, how they've reacted. I like to compare and contrast how I've reacted to different things in games. But as for games I've never played before, I do watch snippets, especially for retro games, to see if I should download it and play it or not. But I don't watch the whole thing. I just skip to the middle or somewhere in the middle to see what the gameplay is like. I'm not saying all YouTubers are bad. I'm saying that it's just a reflection of the addiction for information. So I used to be like this too. I used to go on the internet every day, look for video game news. I used to read Kotaku.com every day. But I don't really do that anymore. I feel like if you're addicted to information and news, it's an indication that you're not satisfied with your life at the current moment. You're not satisfied with your gaming library, your gaming life. If you were actually gaming, you wouldn't be looking up news. If you were satisfied with your games, you would be playing them instead of searching for the next game. So is that an indication of the lack of quality in the games? Or is it just an indication that people have a lack of self-control these days? I'm someone that always waited until Christmas morning to open my gifts. It seems like some people aren't like that. So one year on Christmas Eve, I went to someone's house. They had a party and I was going to sleep over, and I realized that they opened their presents on Christmas midnight. So they stay up all night and then they don't wait until the morning before breakfast or after breakfast. They wait until midnight and then they open their presents. That's a lack of patience. I've never been like that, but it seems like a lot of people might be like those people that open their gifts on midnight instead of the morning. People wonder why there are leakers and there are rumors and all that. It's because there's a market for them. People are addicted to information. If no one cared about the information, people wouldn't be leaking this stuff. And it doesn't help that YouTubers and stuff and websites all like to report on any little information they can get, so they can make a video and talk about it. Lately, over the past few months, and if I'm honest, over the past few years, I've slowly been disconnecting from the rest of the gaming community on the internet. The first reason has been spoilers. People have spoiled so many things for me that I've just unsubscribed and stopped reading Reddit and stuff like that. A lot of adults wonder why gaming isn't as good as it was when we were kids, but I don't know if that's a true statement. Maybe it's because we are constantly looking up information. We're constantly watching trailers and reading articles and watching videos about other people's opinions. There is no mystery anymore. By the time a game has come out, there have been 50 million trailers, 50 million people have already played the game. It's really asinine how before a game launches, you have people like the Rad Brad and people, they've already played through the game and they're uploading their entire playthroughs. It really makes me mad. I'm not saying the internet is completely destroying gaming. I'm saying that a lot of people are destroying gaming for kids. Kids who don't know better, kids who don't have self-control over what they watch. They're gonna inadvertently click on a video of a game they want to play, and before you know it, they've watched someone play through the whole game, and it's not a surprise for them. Why was life such a joy for us when we were kids? Part of the reason was everything was a surprise. First time you saw snow, it was awesome. The first time you went to an amusement park, it was awesome. First time you went on a roller coaster, it was awesome. The first time you held a controller and controlled a character on screen, that was awesome. I'm not saying that it's impossible that we won't get the same enjoyment, surprise today. It's definitely possible, because how many things can we keep inventing as game developers? Seems like the trend is to remake the classics of yesteryear. But my overall thesis is that we are so thirsty for information that we are spoiling all the games we want to play before we actually play them. And that needs to stop. Why are there so many leaks and stuff? It's because of the law of attraction. People want to know. At the same time, they want to be surprised. You can't have both, man. Gotta pick one or the other. For me, I like to be surprised, so I've tried to keep myself ignorant of all the information, all the rumors and leaks out there, so that when information officially comes out, I'm surprised and it's a delight. It's a joy to see a new Nintendo Direct and not have been spoiled by everything, by all the YouTubers out there. It's a joy to finally play a game without having seen the story mode online beforehand. It's a joy to play a game without having heard a review with a number attached to it to taint our opinion of it. Imagine you play a game that got a 10 on IGN or whatever. You're gonna expect it to be awesome, but your opinion may differ from that reviewer, and then you play it, you might be disappointed, and that sucks. What if you had never read or watched that review before? You had no expectation, and you play it, you might actually like it more because you're not disappointed by having high expectations. Of course, people watch reviews because they don't want to waste money. That's understandable, but sometimes you gotta trust your instincts about whether you're gonna like a game or not without reading reviews, without listening to other people's opinions. I think you should listen to other people about bugs and stuff, but not about whether a game is fun or not. You might like a game that someone else hates. My whole point of this video is I wanted to change the internet gaming culture, the YouTube gaming culture for the better. Don't just make videos just to get clicks. You could make reaction videos and news videos without spoiling anything in your thumbnail or title. Think of other people besides yourself.
Well, thank you for joining me on another video. Have a great day.